what's going on? BattleRap.com, Black to Basics. I'm here with Deadman. Ooh, we got the seizure light on.
The Harlem Shake. I almost want to start this off saying, after 16 long months, finally, the dead has come back to basics. But I don't have a microphone, so I'm not gonna start off like that. So
That was
microphone either. So pause.
no, that's good knowledge of how interview etiquette. That was badass, man.
I had the whole thing planned out. I was gonna grab the mic, but can't do it now because I don't have my own microphone. So,
Bro, if you want to,
I mean, it's cool. It's like Thor's hammer, homie. It's like he was not worthy to hold it. I might hold it and drop the fucking.
fair enough. It's like the spirit stick if you want to.
So I'm just not gonna even worry about it. You can hold it. Just pause. This is all getting real positive right now.
It's all good, man. Yeah, that's my bad. That's on me. So that's it. That was a sick battle, though. How do you feel about the battle, man?
I feel the battle was great. I'm very happy it went down. First thing I want to say is I think I might have made history with the fans too, as being the first official battle rapper to troll a battle into existence and end up actually having it come to light.
What do you mean? Tell that story. What are you talking about?
Okay, this battle really was never supposed to happen. I was supposed to battle someone else originally.
Who?
Well, Marv won. We agreed to battle, but once the date came out, he couldn't do it. So they tried to get me some other guy that I think he's...
Because I'm pretty sure he was watching the pay-per-view yesterday. Okay. So if you can watch the pay-per-view, I'm pretty sure you could come to the event, Marv.
Well, the thing with Marv is Marv had a battle, I think, a week or two ago, and he has one a week or two after this. So he didn't want to write for three at the same time, which I respected for that.
Coward.
He is a coward. He's kind of a coward. But that's unrelated to him not wanting to battle because he's still going to battle me in the future. But they tried to set up another battle after that against a dude that I'd never heard of. But I think the dude is good from what other people tell me. But since I never heard of him, I was like, nah, I'd rather battle someone I know. I think his name is B-Dot. I've heard of him, but I've never seen his battle. So I said I'd rather battle someone I know. And the card ended up coming out before I had a battle locked in. And I seen Jonny Storm say, man, I'm just going to fly out there just to watch. So a light bulb clicked in my head like, hey, I could battle Jonny Storm there. He's already going to be out there. They ain't got to pay for his flight. So I asked him if he would battle. He said, yeah. So I told them, hey, me and Jonny Storm would battle. But they had the card locked in. And then they added Diz and Jonai, so they already felt they had too many battles. So I was just like telling the fans, hey, get us on the card, whoop-de-whoop. The homie, I won't say his name, Mad Flex, made a fake flyer with me and Jonny Storm on Back to Basics. And I put it out there as a joke, and 75% of the people that saw it believed it. So then I just took that shit and ran with it. I was telling people, I'm on day 2, I'm battling, make sure you come out, blah, blah, blah. And eventually so many supporters got behind it that they almost felt obligated to at least film it, and that's what happened here.
So you played the system.
Yeah, you kind of have to sometimes. Yeah. The thing about that is, so when they did set up the battle, they were like, oh, we might not be able to film it on day 2, but we could put it on day 1 and put it on the day 2 on Kingdom channel because the Dirtbag Dan will let us. So I only said yeah to that so Johnny could start writing because I was going to start writing that day. I didn't want to have a 2-week head start against him. So I said, yeah, lock it in just so we could both start writing, and then we'll try to transfer it to the day 2 if somebody backs out, someone doesn't fly out there. So when the day 1 thing happens, I go to sleep, my phone dies on me. I wake up, it's already 10 at night. It's a 7-hour drive to San Jose, so I'm like, I'm probably not going to make it. I have all these texts from people asking me where I'm at. So I just said, anyway, it don't really matter because I expect to battle on day 2. One of these URL niggas is going to no-show or something like that, and they'll be able to fit us in there. Unfortunately, all these black URL niggas end up showing up to the fucking battle, you know what I'm saying? My last hope was Pass because I didn't see him, so I was like, maybe Pass ain't going to show, even though he lived like right down the street. Pass shows up, so I'm like, everybody's here. We might not get to battle, and we didn't get to battle yesterday. And then my phone died, so I couldn't really give updates on the shit. Yeah, my phone's fucking bullshit. This is the last time you'll ever see me have this phone.
What are you going to switch to?
iPhone 6, unfortunately, 6S. I've never owned an iPhone before. I've always been anti-Apple, but, now I have to bow down to
To Steve Jobs.
Yes, unfortunately, pause again, but yes, I have to bow down to Steve Jobs and his creation because...
That motherfucker.
You know why? Because they have middle finger emojis now, and I've been waiting to middle finger emoji somebody for a long time, so I'm going to use that one. This phone doesn't have the black people emojis. And
what?
Yeah, you know how fucking militant I've been. I made a vlog called Back to Racist explaining why I wasn't on the card. And, you know, ever since then, I knew it was going to be in the Bay, too, so I've been really militant about the black cause. And my phone now doesn't have black emojis. I can't rock with that, you feel me? Like, I be seeing people send me their emojis with boxes next to them, and I'm like, I don't know if it's black, Middle Eastern, Chinese. I don't know what they're sending me because I can't see the shit. So I got to go to iPhone and, you know, I got to join the rest of y'all in the real world, so.
Welcome, man.
Thank you. So, yeah, the battle to me was great. It's a perfect setting. I originally thought it'd only be like 5 people here probably because I didn't tell too many people about it. I walked in here, saw nothing but battle rappers. I was like, thank you, that's perfect. And there was one part in my third that I didn't have 100% down pat yesterday, but since I went over it so many times, today I had it completely memorized. So that was better for me that it came to happen today too.
What did you think of Jonny Storm's performance?
He was very good. I thought originally he was going to be have a lot. I went back and watched a lot of his old battles, and I said, this motherfucker is funny. If he has too many jokes, there's no way the crowd's going to fuck with me over him. You know what I'm saying? So I made sure I had a lot more jokes in my shit. Plus, jokes are universally acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that watched the battles couldn't appreciate them. One thing that I noticed is that a lot of people, my personal friends that don't watch battles, they always go back and watch my very first 3 or 4 battles because I had more jokes back then. I had more grind time style, and that's what they liked from me. They don't even watch my newer shit, and they don't like none of the new wordplay. I'm juggling shit. No, they don't like none of that. They only like the funny shit. I'm gonna actually roast the person in front of me. I'm gonna actually make you feel bad shit. So I kind of went back to a little bit roasting bars back and forth, you know, a mixture of all that shit, so anybody can really watch my battle and enjoy the shit.
You were calling it like back to racist and stuff like that. Is that why you had all the Mexican jokes?
No, I assume that he was gonna have more black jokes, and if you have black jokes against a black dude, sometimes it automatically lands because they're like, oh, he has the balls to say it, or because I've never heard someone say that before. So I thought he had more dark skin.
What do you think about the fact that that's the case? That
double standard like that? I don't really like double standards personally, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I just feel like I battle cat like Ron. He had that against me. That's expected. I feel like somebody at some point will go that route. You know what I'm saying? That's not black. If you're black and you call another dude dark, nobody cares. But if a white person calls another dude dark and goes in with it, it could either be received very negatively or very positively. But in a room full of people, it could still get a reaction. So I figured I'm going to probably try to match his racial thing if he has it. But then I came up with so much good creative shit anyway that I was like, I don't really give a fuck if he has it. This shit is kind of good, so I'm just going to throw it in there, you know what I'm saying?
Who else you want to battle? Is there anybody you want to?
That's a good question. So I still want to battle Marv, and I want to battle A-Class. Me personally, I like battling people that call me out, but respectfully. And them two, and Big Cannon, and a few other dudes, every time they're out here, they call me out, but they don't say, you're trash, I'll kill you. They just say, hey, you want to battle? I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get on the card. And anybody that's underrated, those are the dudes I want to battle because you don't really have to battle against their fan base. You could just battle against them and their skill level and come out with a classic battle. And A-Class been trying to battle me for a while. I originally tried to get him on this card too, but it didn't work out. Maybe we can battle on that Toronto card in November or maybe in December if they have another one down here. And I still want to battle Marv, too, because I think that would be a hilarious battle. And then my real goal is to be on Blackout, because King of the Dot been trying to get me in Toronto for years. And I wanted to make my debut on Blackout. I might have to do it earlier if I battle A-Class in Toronto, but if not, then I'll just do Blackout, because I've been trying to get it. It's a hybrid card. So half is GZ, half's regular. And so they could put any battles they want, and they'll pick the channels they go to. But I think, if me and A-Class put on, it'll definitely end up on the regular channel. You know what I mean? That's how I'm interested in doing that.
Word, that's what's up, man. This is Deadman. Had a sick battle today. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, sir. Oh, I want to say one more thing. Rest in peace to PH. I originally was supposed to battle him at the last Back to Basics, and it didn't happen. And but I told him, I said, I give you my word, I'll get you on a card. And then he ended up passing. So I always felt like, damn, my next battle I have to make sure it happens. You know what I mean? I can't just sit back and not because you never really know tomorrow what's going to happen. So rest in peace to you. I dedicate that battle to you, big homie.
Fuck yeah. BattleRap.com. Good shit, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.